Good day! We are Group 4 presenting how should a Tomasian professional behaves in a multicultural workplace. According to National Center for Cultural Competence, cultural awareness can be characterized in two ways. First, cultural awareness entails recognizing, understanding, and observing the similarities and differences among other cultures. Second, cultural awareness is a technique to see how a person's conduct is impacted by their culture. To further comprehend, here are the 10 principles of cultural awareness in workplace. Number 1. Encourage healthy discussion and learning about cultural differences. Being culturally aware equates to being more knowledgeable, which can be achieved by having open conversations about cultural diversity among the workmates. In this way, each can acknowledge, appreciate, and respect differences among each, which could be helpful in building trust and stronger relationships in order to achieve a healthy workplace.
Develop speaking and writing skills under the universal language. Evidently, people coming from different cultures speak different languages and dialects. This could cause miscommunication and misunderstandings among colleagues. In order to bridge the gaps in communication, we must develop proficiency in terms of speaking and writing in English. However, if foreign colleagues really cannot converse or understand English well, we ought to be considerate by speaking concisely and straight to the point. We should also keep it simple by avoiding the use of complex words.
Contribute in a cross-cultural communication to further understand and acknowledge each individual and their respective culture. As the workplace environment has become more and more diverse and global in nature, it is essential to completely understand the context and culture as a means of effective communication. This is why, in addition to correct grammar, punctuations, and vocabulary, it is also important to completely comprehend the cultural implication in a society when learning each other's language to encourage one to be more flexible and tolerant to the unknown and ambiguity, forming a sense of familiarity. Overall, effective cross-cultural communication is essential to avoiding, preventing, and resolving conflict, establishing strong connections, and creating a satisfactory workplace environment for everyone involved.
Be cautious when providing feedbacks. Keep in mind that cultures receive criticisms differently. We must improve our cultural intelligence and adapt our communication style to diverse cultures. People from indirect culture have the tendency to soften the tone of negative comments by using qualifiers. Social linguists refer to this as downgraders, and they include phrases like maybe or little. Southeast Asian countries, according to one source, prefer a more indirect communication as a means of protecting people's identities.
Exhibit sensitivity to workloads and foster an appropriate balance between work and personal life. In Friedman's study, he proposes a collaborative approach among team members to obtain work and personal objectives to everyone's benefit in order to achieve a sustainable balance between work and personal life. This reinforces a culture of inclusion by allowing people to respect, understand, and trust one another by making everyone feel respected as individuals with diverse work and personal lives.
6. Develop an awareness and positive recognition of multiple attitudes, experiences, and perspectives of others. According to Shaban 2016 in their paper about managing and leading a diverse workforce, becoming aware of our personal beliefs and biases may help in the challenge of overturning incorrect beliefs about diverse cultures. Relating the idea to the AEC model by God 2014, this self-awareness can help us to engage with others better, and it can eventually empower the work environment to completion by, as Jones and George 2009 implies, creating an atmosphere in which all people are free to share their differing points of view.
Observe holidays and practices of other cultures. Aside from promoting intercultural sensitivity, doing this would be a sign of respect for the colleague's culture, thus creating a workplace of trust and inclusivity. Apart from holidays, we could also respect their practices by refraining from scheduling meetings and lunches during the time for prayer or fasting.
Plan projects around different time zones. Due to the new normal of workplace arrangements, organizing projects with virtual team might be tough because we are not in the same location or time belt with our colleagues. Southeast Asia has 11 countries separated into 5 time zones and 19 more throughout the world. We must appropriately organize our work and make preparations in accordance with these various time zones. When setting deadlines, we should keep our co-workers in mind. This is also important when it comes to scheduling client meetings.
Give your coworkers equal rights and opportunities to speak up and participate fully. To create an inclusive organization in which people from diverse backgrounds respect and understand each other and successfully collaborate, it is crucial to foster relationships and stimulate discursive processes between diverse cultures in such a way that socially marginalized voices are not only deemed, but actively invited, supported, and encouraged. In order to engender a participative discourse, German philosopher Jürgen Habermas emphasized in his book The Inclusion of the Other that inclusiveness, equality, sincereness, and absence of force as an essential element in a culturally diverse work environment.
Develop an appetite for change. According to research done by Gartner, a world-renowned research and advisory company, in times of change, 73% of employees are affected, resulting in a common experience of an average to high levels of stress, and over 80% are exposed to the challenge of balancing competing priorities or cultural tensions. Relating to the global pandemic, under an aggressive political and social change where millions of businesses were forced to change their communication channels, Gartner implies that the individual's ability to navigate cultural norms is the biggest catalyst of performance. By recognizing that the only way we can contribute to meaningful change is by changing ourselves and realizing the universal truth that change is inevitable, we can continue to adapt to the increasingly volatile and fast-paced digital times.
In conclusion, as cultural awareness extends into our everyday life, being able to communicate with the global communities is a valuable skill that helps us advance in our careers. By understanding the difference in ethnics, beliefs, values, and attitudes of different individuals and developing cultural awareness, we can promote a respectful environment that enables everyone to better communicate with their respective team and create a personal culture that is inclusive where everyone feels like they belong.
It is not our differences that divides us. It is our inability to recognize, accept, and celebrate those differences. This is the significance of being culturally aware. We get to be more mindful and sensitive to those differences. We get to adapt, adjust, and develop a better insight on how we can best manage to work in a diverse team, creating a more inclusive, thus more pleasant and successful work environment for everyone.